Have you fallen in love with new construction homes? That perfect model home? Well, I love them too, and in this video, I'm gonna give you some information that's gonna allow you to go in there and purchase a new home and be smart about it. Just stay tuned. My name is Eli Magids, and I'm a real estate advisor here in Charlotte, North Carolina, and the surrounding areas, specializing in luxury homes and new home construction. But more importantly, I am your realtor with heart. I'm not trying to sell you a house. I'm here to help you find a home and a lifestyle that you and your family are gonna love. My gift is people. My profession is helping you find a home. Put the two together and we can create the next best part of your life. It is so important that you find somebody who you like and somebody who you trust. If you think that we are a good fit, I would love to hear from you. My contact information is down below. I have a wealth of knowledge about the Charlotte area and about real estate, and I put out a video every single week, and I don't want you to miss any of them. So go ahead, I would love for you to go down to the red button below, hit the red subscribe button, hit the bell. You'll be notified when my new videos are out every single week. And please stay tuned to the very end of this video where I'm gonna give you a free online guide that's gonna tell you everything about Charlotte, its neighborhoods, communities, schools, but you've gotta stay tuned to the very end. So new construction homes. I love new construction, but buying a new construction home is a vastly different experience than buying a resale home. Now, the new construction that I'm going to be talking about in this video is about new construction from a large home builder that is building out a neighborhood or part of a neighborhood. It is not about a custom home, a one-off home, which is a completely different animal, and I will do a video about custom homes as well. So let's talk about new construction. So the first rule of thumb when purchasing a new construction is to actually use a realtor. Now I know some of you out there are saying, oh, look at this guy. He's saying to use a realtor and he's a realtor. But just hear me out, okay? And please don't leave me any snide comments below. Realtors represent new construction home buyers all the time. I represent new construction home buyers all the time. So when you walk into a model home, whether you're looking for a home or not, you are going to be approached by a very professional, by a very smart, very educated sales representative. That particular sales representative knows everything about that neighborhood. They know all the different models, they know all the different plans, they know everything that can be put into those homes. They are very well versed. But the one thing that every buyer needs to know is that sales representative is working for the builder. They are not working for you. They're smart, they're gonna help you, they're gonna tell you what's available, but they are representing the builder and the builder only. And they will tell you that they are representing the builder and the builder only. And the other thing that buyers need to know, which is a common misconception, is that when you use a realtor with new construction homes, it costs you nothing. It costs you zero, zip, nada. It doesn't cost you a dime to be represented by a realtor for new construction homes. So that's important for you to know. The builder actually is going to compensate your realtor. The price of your house, whether you use a realtor for new construction or you don't, is going to be the same for you. You're not going to get a discount because you came in there without a realtor. If you don't have a realtor, they're going to compensate themselves with more money. So you should really have representation when you're going in to buy a new construction home. Whether it's a $300,000 home or a $3 million home, A realtor who is experienced in the new construction process can be very, very valuable. Now, new home builders are very, very happy to work with realtors under two conditions. Condition number one, either when you go to the model home, you bring your realtor with you, or your realtor takes you into the new model home, and when they ask you to register, you put your realtor's name down on the card. Or, if you don't go in there with your realtor, make sure that you have a realtor that you want to use before you go into the model home, or have somebody in mind. This way, when you go and register and put your name down, you can put the name of a realtor, your realtor, down on the card. This way, it covers you. What builders don't like is if you go in to the new home representative 2 or 3 times, work out floor plans, work out all kinds of things, and just before you sign a contract, you show up with your realtor. That ticks them off. And frankly, we don't want to be in that position either. Our advice is valuable all the way through the process. We would love to be with you from the very, very beginning. If you bring somebody in at the last minute, it's going to get a little funky. So tip number 2 is stay within your budget. So you're driving around on a Sunday afternoon and you see these beautiful signs, new model homes, new home construction, come on in, homes from $300,000. And you look at your husband or wife, or you look at your kids or your girlfriend or your boyfriend, and you say, hey, let's go take a look inside. Well, that price that they have on that sign ain't the price that you're gonna pay for the house. So Eli's rule of thumb, my thumb, is whenever you see those signs, homes from the 300s, just add an extra $100,000 to that sign, and that's probably close to what you can get a home for in that neighborhood. If it says homes from $800,000, it's probably at least $900,000. You get the idea. Now let's figure out why those prices are so different. So new construction home prices work like this. The price that they're giving you out on the sign is for the base model, their lowest model that they have. It's without any extras, without any upgrades. Hopefully that price includes a doorknob, but not sure about that. So you go in, you pick a model, you pick a floor plan that works for you, and then they give you a base price. That base price is the base price of the home without any upgrades. Maybe it includes walls, maybe it doesn't, we don't know. But that's the base price for the home. So that base price does not include any upgrades. And it also doesn't include the price of a lot premium. So what's a lot premium? So a builder goes ahead and buys a big parcel of land, and they subdivide it into little pieces or little pieces of pie. And not all the pieces of pie are created equally. Some of them are going to be big, some are going to be small, some are going to be backing up to the woods, some are going to be backing up to a lake, some are going to have a view, some are going to be backing up to a highway, some are going to have a road on the side. There are all different lots in the neighborhood, and they are not created equally. So what the builder does, it says, wow, this lot looks particularly nice. It's got a nice forested backyard. You'll have no neighbors looking in. And he puts a price premium on the lot. He says, if you want to build a house on that lot, we'll let you build there, but we're going to charge you an extra $50,000 for that lot. If there's a lot backing up to a lake, they may charge you $120,000 or $150,000. So the better the lot, the more the premium. It's just a way for the home builders to pump up their profits from the land that they purchase. It's an added boost for their bottom line. If a lot is not particularly great and is backing up to a highway or backing up to a road, if it's underneath electrical wires or an electrical tower, there will be no premium. But the lot premium is for those lots that the builder feels are worth more money. So that lot premium can add significantly to your home cost. And just some advice about lots in general from my perspective. Now, not everybody can afford to be in the new neighborhood and get the best lot. I understand that. But lot choice is crucial, in my opinion. It is crucial for resale. It will allow your house to sell for more money and much faster in the future if you get a house with a great lot. If you have privacy and if you have woods, that lot, that house is going to be worth more than a lot that's backing up in the same neighborhood to a street. The biggest no-no in my perspective is buying a lot near electrical wires or those big electrical towers. That's bad because it's going to be a problem selling that house in the future. Or any house that's backing up to a road that has a lot of road noise, that is going to be a problem as well in the future. It will affect your value and it will affect your ability to sell the home. Trust me on this one. Lot choice is crucial. If you want to back up to your neighbor, that's fine. But high electrical wires and roads, don't do it. What else adds to the price of the home? So now you have structural options. Some home builders offer a ton of structural options. Some home builders only offer a few. Some of them offer pages and pages of potential structural options. My advice with structural options is it is cheaper to do structural changes during the build process than trying to retrofit a change later on after you purchase the home. Let me say that again. It's more beneficial to you to spend the money and do a structural change while the house is being built. It will probably cost you half the amount of money that it would cost you when you go ahead and try and make those changes later on. An example of a structural upgrade would be perhaps making the master bedroom a little bit larger, so bumping it out so you have more space. Or increasing the height of the ceilings from 8 feet or 9 feet to 10 feet. These are things that you have to do while you're building the house, will be nearly impossible to do after you purchase the home. If you want to put an extra bathroom upstairs, put the bathroom in now. Don't do it at a later date because it's going to be a lot more expensive and it's going to be a lot more of a hassle. But just remember, the structural options do add up. So where we started at $300,000, we now have added a lot premium. We're now adding structural upgrades to the inside of the house. You know, we're putting a fireplace in. We're making the kitchen larger. We're putting French doors on in the living room because no one uses the living room anymore, and we're making it into a study. Those options add up quickly. So what else determines the price of your new construction home? Now you go to the design center, and this is where things can go a little bit crazy. The design center is where you go in and you get to pick your colors, your cabinets, your flooring, your shower style, type of doors, all kinds of stuff. Going to the design center is like being a little kid in a candy store, and that candy adds up pretty quickly. Now, most new home construction builders will give you an allowance. They'll tell you have $10,000 or $20,000 to spend in the design center. So the design center has 6 or 7 levels of granite. They have 7 levels of quartz. They've got 15 different levels of flooring, from vinyl to solid wood. If you want something extra above what they offer on their base model, it's an upgrade. You want a sink in the laundry room, it's an upgrade. You want crown molding, it's an upgrade. You want cabinets that have glass, it's an upgrade. You want a different backsplash in the kitchen, upgrade. Different tiles in your shower, upgrade. Want a different tub, upgrade. These things add up very, very quickly, and you don't want to spend a ton of money in here, especially outpricing your home in that particular neighborhood. My advice is when you're in the design center, spend the money that you're gonna spend if you have a certain limited amount on your kitchen and your kitchen upgrades and on your bathrooms, and in particular, your master bathroom. Those are the things that are gonna sell your house in the future should you ever decide to sell. Eventually, everybody sells their house. Kitchens and bathrooms. So as you can see, driving around and seeing that $300,000 house, all of a sudden, you're up to $450,000 or $500,000 after all of these add-ons. But do whatever you can afford to do. If you're looking for a new construction home or a luxury home here in the Charlotte metropolitan area, remember, it's so important to find somebody who you like and who you trust. If you think that you and I are a good fit, I would love to hear from you and I would love to help. My contact information is down below. Remember, I put out new videos every single week and I'd love for you to stay in touch. Go ahead, hit the red button below, the subscribe button, hit the bell. You'll be notified when my new videos are out every single week. For my free online guide, please go down to the description below. There's a link there. Free community guide, free school guide. Click on that link, get that guide for free. It's invaluable information. Now this video ran a little long. I've got a lot more to say about new construction. In my next video coming up, we're going to talk about new construction financing, negotiation, inspections, and what to prepare for. So look out for that video. In a couple of seconds, some of my other videos are going to be popping up. Go ahead, check those out, invaluable information. But most of all, I thank you for watching this video. Welcome to this neighborhood of Charlotte. It's a great neighborhood. And until we see each other again, next time.